I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land in which we meet today and pay respects to their elders, both past and present. My name is Airy Bennett and I am the owner of Provider Store. When you walk into Provider Store, it's about feeling completely at home. We want people to walk in here and pick things up and play with the items before you buy it. We never wanted to have a store where you felt like you couldn't touch things or it was too precious to be in here. It needs to feel lived in. When I got to the point where I wanted to renovate, Porter and Maple helped me do it. They literally did one drawing and I said yes. They got it immediately. It was about creating a space where the store wasn't about the design of it. It was about being able to showcase the products we sell. When Porter and Maple asked, what did I want to keep? I just wanted to keep the antique Japanese cabinet and build around it, which has been really important. We call that the museum. Choosing the products in here, it's more about ensuring that each product is practical and that you can use it, but it's also beautiful. I don't have any more treats. Surry Hills is located just outside the CBD of Sydney. It's very leafy, beautiful. It's got that city feel, but also a really nice residential community feel. What drew me to this location was actually that it's on the back street of Surry Hills and not on the main strip. So when you're in Tokyo or Kyoto and you're walking around, it's the little stores in the back streets of the areas that you end up stumbling across and being most inspired by. So when I found this, it kind of felt like a little bit of discovery. You have to find the store and find the products in here, and that's what appealed to me. Provider Store started 8 years ago in my kitchen with just an idea, and what sort of transitioned it into my full-time job was working for a company that was fast fashion. It was all about here today, gone tomorrow. And then I went to Japan for the first time almost 9 years ago now, and I was so inspired by how the Japanese master a skill and then pass it down through generations. And it's such a beautiful thing to see that they celebrate craftsmanship. It kind of reminded me a little bit of how my grandmother taught my mother to sew, who then taught me to sew, and that's essentially the first product I ever launched on Provider. So when I got back, I quit my job and wanted to really focus on telling the story behind the product and actually knowing where and how the items are made. This store was an old showroom. At the studio, apparently that had quite a colourful background. It had a bakery, a strip club, a club. There's been many things. And then it was a real estate, and now it's Provider Studio. The new studio space, it's super open and airy and high ceilings, and there's a lot of room to be able to get creative in there. And that was really important. Once we took the workshops and making product in the store over there, we needed a space where it was a blank canvas, and that's what it's become, a place to create, to think, and a really nice place to work from. Light is something that's incredibly important. The store, for example, in the morning, you get the beautiful sun beaming through that window, and we always have the bench out the front because we want to sit out there and enjoy a coffee and encourage the community to sit out there. The studio space, I think when you're working and being creative, natural light is so important, and that downstairs where you can paint, make candles and draw, it's really beautifully lit. And then upstairs, as it's sort of the afternoon comes around, it starts to go dark and we put the lamps on and we have a cup of tea, and you appreciate how the light dances off the walls and makes you feel like you could create anything in there. So last year we bought a house in Hobart to renovate for Provider, which is going to be an extension of the store. It's only 10 minutes from the CBD, but you're in the middle of nature, and the whole idea behind it is to be able to live with the products. People used to come in here and say, oh, I would love to live in here. And it's like, well, now you can. The towels and the knives and the bath salts and everything will be down there. It'll be a little place to shut off, slow down and be in nature. The thing that I'm most proud about of provider is provider store as a whole. You know, I put so many hours into it and I've worked so hard to build it up, so it's so rewarding to see it come to life, and even more rewarding to see people actually enjoying it and feeling comfortable in here. It's the best part of my job.